Hello friends, today we'll show you how we can use Pfsense Community Edition on Microsoft Azure, and for that you have to install first VM on local Hyper-V server, and then we have to prepare it for the Microsoft Azure, and we have to upload the disk to Azure and create with the multi-NIC VM. But I will use only one NIC to show you how we can do that one. So let's go to Hyper-V Manager. Go to virtual machine. Next, put name Pfsense. Next, select the generation 1. I'll use 124 megabyte and select your network default switch and select attach later hard disk. Finish. Now go to your Pfsense VM settings. Go to ID controller 0. Add the hard disk new. Select VHD. Select only the VHD. Select V fixed size. Put name Pfsense HD and give your location and use. I will use 1.5. No, sorry, 2 GB. Next, finish. Apply. Now go to DVD. I will use. Sorry, I will use in this scenario. I have latest one, but the latest one will not work with the old settings, with the old commands, with the old Azure Linux agents. So we have, because we have to configure Azure Linux agents, so that commands works only with the 2.4.2, but once we configure we can upgrade later on. So I will use with this version and apply. Network already set up and there is only one interface now. Connect. Start. So first we have to install Pfsense on the virtual hard disk. Okay, proceed with the default, accept, install, and continue next. Guided disk setup and finish. There is your Pfsense. Okay, now reboot and remove your media. Okay, now we have to configure our interface. There is no VLAN, no WAN interface name HM0. There you can see. Finish. And there is no LAN interface in my case. I will use only one. Proceed yes. Sorry, no. And WAN HM0. Yes. You can add multiple interface, but the how if you use two or three multiple nick in your Hyper-V, so same thing you have to do in Microsoft Azure side. You have to add same number of interface in your cloud machine. So Pfsense is boot up completed. Let's go to this IP. Before that, okay, first we'll finish this command session, and we have to configure the Python. Go to number 8 and then press enter. Shell. Do not upgrade. I recommend you do not upgrade. Go to package, search Python. So let's see what we have now. So we have 27 test on 2.7 14 Python for the programming. So package install y Python 27 dash 2.7.14. It's already installed. Package, search, setup tools. So what is the next command? Okay, so package install py 27 dash setup tools. So we have 36. There is my one 36.5.0. Yes, it's finished. Now we'll install bash and sudo. Package install y sudo bash git. We are installing sudo bash and git, all of them same time. It's taking a little bit time. It's 35 megabit. Sorry, it's megabyte. Yeah, 35 megabyte. Okay. So up to here successfully going on. Now we have to use this command. I will use this one. Okay, user local bin Python 2.7 user local bin Python. Okay, now clone the git. Yes, github.com. So Firewall Linux agent dot git. This is exactly yes. Okay, up to here successfully going on. I hope so. It would be fine. Normally we are getting errors at this site. Now cd linux agent and go to git pack So let's try to find the latest version what we have. And so we have 2.2.553. So we have check out v 2.2.53. Okay, and now install Python setup .py install. Okay, now we also need to executable agent cd and sf user local sbin agent user sbin agent. Okay, let's see the agent version. Okay, great. We have 2.2.53 running on FreeBSD. So this is the ready. Okay, so we will exit from the shell. I think we'll reboot better. Yeah, it's rebooting. And we have to enable uh, SSH. We have to check our firewall rules. We should not face any problem while opening web configurator through IP. So there is, and it's booting up, booting up. Okay, it's completed. So there is our IP. Go to 172.23.231. 172.23.231 dot. What was the last? 83. Okay. There is default username, password, admin, and Pfsense. First time you have to configure the Pfsense wizard. Continue with the hostname. Next, and make sure your WAN interface is on DHCP. Next, reload. Click here, accept. So there is our WAN IP. Go to advanced, enable secure shell, and enable this one also. Why this one? Because once you will be on the WAN IP, once you try to access PFSense through internet, so this will give you a problem. So better to disable this one and save. Okay, so let's see firewall rules. So we need these ports 443, 480, and 22 while accessing. It's already there. So what errors are there? Okay, close. Now we will export our VM to the Microsoft Azure. It's finishing up. So let's go to the hard disk. There is oh, we have to upload this 2 GB data. Go to your Azure and you have to create a storage account. Okay, storage account. create new. So this is my subscription under trial, and there is testing sources, or I will create new one. My Pfsense better, and the storage name put VHD. It's already taken. VHD files, and location still is used. My VHD files. Okay, green check, standard. Okay, continue, 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 continue. Finish, create. Okay, so there is deployment going on. Okay, so there is my resources. So go to resources and go to container, create container, and first I think there is problem. Storage account, my VHD, and yeah, we'll go to the Explorer. Yes, we have to connect blob container. Right click, create new, VHD testing for the time being, and no private. This is the private, and refresh. So there you have to upload your VHD file. Select the file, go to advanced, select page below is for recommend VHD files, and okay, upload. Starting. So I will pause my video here. Okay, it's we have uploaded successfully our Pfsense VHD. Now go to all services, go to disk and add new, select your subscription, and sources. I will use my Pfsense. Recently we have created my wall, and source type storage block, trial source browse my VHD testing, select. So it's Linux generation 1, go to encryption, networking, yes, no, finish. Here we should not face any problem while creating disk. It's under deployment, progress is going on. I hope we will not get any error. Successfully deployment is completed. Now go to virtual machine, select add new virtual machine, then my Pfsense name, Pfsense, my wall, and no, sorry, we have to use that one. All services, come back to and disk. We have to use this one, my wall, and create VM, Pfsense, my wall, generation 1. Okay, let's continue. No need to add another one. Networking. Yeah. Okay. So this is the default IP. P. Next. 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 So there is warning because our SSH port is open for all. Okay, so our deployment is in progress. So these are the resources. Go to resources. There is our IP. First, we have to see the networking. Let's see if we can access SSH root at with this IP. Not yet. Let's see our boot diagnostic. Still, it's not connecting to the SSH. Refresh. Or still booting up. Okay, okay, so everything is okay. We have to wait. With the boot diagnostics, you can view your virtual machine display. It takes time to refresh. Let's try again. Yes, password. So default password. There is our Pfsense, and we have got new IP. So let's put networking, and we have to add new rule. So I will keep all ports any with this one. So like this, we can access Pfsense by the public IP. Still okay. We should access. Yes. Next, proceed. Admin Pfsense. There is successfully uploaded. So this is our new WAN IP. So now it's under behind NAT. So all well. Okay, so this is the way you can use your Pfsense with the Microsoft Azure Pfsense Community Edition. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.